I am magnificent.
Alright guys, so in this video we're gonna talk about the Sorcerer's normal tower that is back to the game. Also the Krypt season, we now have the new Sub-Zero, you can buy him with hearts on the Krypt. Okay, let's start with the Sorcerer's tower. For now we have only the normal version, the phase they're gonna come in soon. So I'm gonna put the screen picture showing the schedule. Number of days, the duration of this tower is 29. Number of battles is 850. I mean, without the ads. If you want the ads, guys, because now we can watch the ads once per day, so you can play extra 5 battles. You can just choose it for one tower. Number of extra battles is 145 with extra watting ads every day. Number of runs, you can do 5 runs. You can beat the tower 5 times, but you must lose 0 battles because it's almost impossible because sometimes game crashes, bugs, you know. So most likely you can do 4 runs, so you can get 4 diamonds from this tower. The number of souls that are gonna spend on this process is 5,700 souls, because you're gonna spend every day 200 souls to refresh the tower, so you can beat the tower much faster. Number of diamonds is 5, but you must lose 0, and 4 if you lose 1 battle or more, so you can most likely gonna just be doing 4 runs. It's not much time, but it's okay. Blue pieces, you can get 5. You can get 4 by beat the tower. And if you lose less than 90, you can get you can go for the battle 110 on the round 5 of this tower to get another blue piece. So yeah. So let's talk about the tower. The main modifier is Toxic Bomb. It will not be available much on the normal tower, only for the Fatal. What Toxic Bomb does? Your active character, after some seconds, you're gonna be active in battle. A poison bomb. I mean, your character gonna be affected by poison, and there is a timer. When the timer ends of the poison dot, the bomb gonna explode, the poison bomb, and you're gonna deal damage to all your team. There's some ways to avoid that, like using the buff resistance, this spell, so you can use those to remove the bomb, so you can avoid make your team lose health by the bomb. Okay, so this is the main modifier. Don't worry about the normal tower because you're gonna be most likely for the fate, okay? So the tower rewards, let's talk about the diamonds. For now, to be honest, those diamonds will have increased chance. Not much of them are good, like Cass is not much good. Black Dragon Kano, no. Ciclo Shadow Conti, MK Level Shang Tsung. Okay, MK Level Shang Tsung have healing on his special 2 and on his passive, maybe can be used for the Krypt, but we have some problem because now on the hard difficulty and on the Elder, all battles have the deep wounds, which decreases your healing, like regeneration, self-healing, or vampire. So if you want to play this, guys, pray to get random diamonds from the random pool. So example, you can get any diamond here except for Shao Kahn, because of course he's not a tower reward. Both Terminators also, and Nightmare Team, also MK1 Smoke, because MK1 Smoke will only be on the next poll for the next update. So for now, he's not in the main poll. Let's talk about the gears, guys. This tower, for me, it have the worst gears in the game. I know this tower was created in 2021, and for now, the developers did not make a remaster. I mean, remaster the tower, change the gear effects, because most of those effects are outdated and bad. Okay, so Snake Fang is a great gear because you apply poison on special 2, can be great for regeneration battles. So example, if you use this with Classic Rain can apply Team Poison, because you're gonna apply Soak to the enemy special 2 and Poison, and have chance to spread the poison to all enemies. Can be useful also with Classic Reptile. And the Fusion X effect is great because increase the poison duration. So this gear is good for regeneration tower battle. So it's most like designed for this situation. It's not good for bosses because bosses are immune to dots. Okay, so the second one is Salamander Gloves. Is also a great gear to boost dot damage. So you can use this with MK Scorpion, Assassin Scarlet, Reverso Melina, and such. So this gear is also great for battles that you're gonna be using dots to kill enemies, because most of those battles, I mean, regular battles you can win just with dots, and it's much faster because It deals tons of damage. More health the enemies have, more dot damage you're gonna take. So you can destroy max side diamonds example with Fusion Zero and Mikalev Scorpion. Ouroboros Sync, not good. Maybe the recovery boost can be used for the Krypt because recovery, when your character don't have full health, he gonna tag out, he gonna rest and recover health. So, and the recovery is not affected by the DP wounds. So it's great. Recovery can be used for the Krypt, survival mode. Viper HUD, well, the Fusion X effect is great because you apply the spell. It's great to remove some debuffs from your character. Regeneration for 7 seconds is okay, not much, but it's most like for characters who spawn special 2 like Cycloshot Kung Lao, MKLevel Sub-Zero, and such, so yeah. Also be careful with this snare because if you're gonna play Combat Cup Journey on this tower, sometimes you'll not be able to snare the bosses with this with Johnny or Classic Rain Special 2, so be careful. The Soul River, this gear gonna be so annoying with this tower because the second after the effect, whenever opponent perform a combo ender special, you're gonna get affected by cripple. So example, if you're gonna play with Combat Cup Johnny guys and you're gonna face bosses with this gear, I suggest you to use Combat Cup Cassie because she's gonna make Johnny immune. Even if it's on 0 Combat Cup Cassie no guys, just put her in the background, so you're gonna make Johnny immune. You can also use debuff resistance to avoid the cripple, Classic Tina to have flat the cripple back. You can also tag out because how it work, when you use a special combo ender, a fireball gonna be coming at you. If you tag out at the same time that the fireball is coming, the fireball you're gonna miss the attack and the cripple will not be applied. So it's also a great strategy to avoid the cripple from this gear. This gear gonna be so annoying to tower a little bit. So yeah. The Tekokage as Dragon is not a good gear. Basic attack boost against enemy poison, most likely for class reptile, but not much useful. Blind or special one. Blind not useful for the player, is most like for AI because you know the AI gonna apply blind to you, you're gonna miss basic attacks, and most likely AI gonna hit you, you know. And this 100 critical hit damage boost for 5 seconds when enemy with blind misses an attack. Let's talk about the epics. The epics of this tower is so bad. Varan Jacket guys, another annoying piece of gear, most like for bosses because the enemy is gonna be a video special. So if you don't want to have problems with this, use MK11 Teen with MK11 Liu Kang. You can also use MK1 Smoke because his ninjutsu passive avoid enemies evading. Black Dragon Teen with Cabal because it have the sneak attacks. You can also use the Cameo Sub-Zero because what you're gonna do, you're gonna use the Cameo Sub-Zero special 1, then after the enemy get frozen, you're gonna land the special while the enemy frozen because he cannot evade. You can also use the Cameo's Scorpion with heavy stun or special 1, can do the same job because enemies are affected by stun, they cannot evade from specials, so yeah. So this is gonna be annoying on this tower because some boss are gonna be using this to avoid your specials. The Soul River 7, this gear is not much good. You have just to apply Curse and critical hit. Curse increase your critical damage in 33. Damage boost against enemies affected by cripple, not much special. And the Fusion X effect is so horrible. Curse debuffs can stack up 2 times. I know guys, this gears was designed in 2021. We know. Back those days was, let's just say, OP, but 4 years later, it's horrible. So this is one of the old towers that not get a remaster. This is why they should have did a remaster on this tower to update the rewards, also buff the effects of those gears. But for now, no sign of that. Serpenticus Origama, not good. You have critical hit chance when you lose health below 40%. Speed buff for 5 seconds is so lame. And when you have when you do critical, you have chance to vampire, so you're gonna get your health back and lose your critical. Yeah. The Dragon Deathly Vial is not a good piece because it's most like for regular battles because you're not be able to use dots on bosses, except if you're gonna use the dots. I know on MKLFJ, Dark Raiden, but most like is most for regular battles. You have power generation. Every time you apply poison or bleed to an enemy, your entire team gonna gain maximum power. This gear gonna be annoying on the battle 160 fatal because it have maxed out. So some people gonna be get trolled by this gear because this effect. Power drain is applied to the owner, so you're gonna reflect the power drain back to the enemy, and you're gonna steal the power from the enemy. So on the battle 106 is gonna be let's just say a little bit hard because if you use an example combat cup Johnny on Tremor, you're gonna power drain him, he's gonna resist, he's gonna reflect your power drain to you back, and he's gonna steal your power, most likely build X-Ray, use X-Ray, and gain health because there is a vampire modifier on that battle. So be careful on that battle, don't use power drain against Fusion X Deadly Vial, okay? So this is the last gear, guys. About the rewards is the same from the 2021 because this is a old tower. So here, example, on the 190, you don't have chance to get a blue piece because here is, I believe, is 80 for uncommon and 20 for blue pieces. So it's the same, right? If you're gonna play with the golds, guys, of course, the best guy to help you on this tower is gonna be Johnny Cage. He does all the job without any issues. If you're gonna face, how I said, guys, if you're gonna fight against bosses, use the King Cobra belt. Use the Combat Cupcast to make Johnny immune to cripple. So put her on your team, even if it's a zero, guys, and it's just to make Johnny immune. And you can also put Convert Upcast to help Johnny to defeat bosses, also give him blockable. I like to use High Tech Jackie because she gives 20 more power generation for spec optimate. So this is great for John land much special and much faster. So if you're gonna play with the golds, this is the best thing for you, okay? It's an easy tower, guys. Don't worry, it's an easy tower. Even if you're a beginner, if you have, like, just say, not strong account, you can also beat Sorcerer Tower easy. For the diamonds, I'm gonna be using, of course, the best strategy for kill bosses is the Instinct Soak because you're gonna apply the soak to enemies, do lightning damage, and the damage that you do to actual enemy, you're gonna spread to get out opponents. So this is the best strategy to destroy bosses on any tower. So this tower gonna be the best one because there is no such gear to give the buff resist to bosses or enemies. So you can use this strategy easily without any issues. MK11 Liu Kang can be useful for battles which have Tevaron jacked because it's annoying, so you avoid the enemies evade your special attacks. So also so this is great. Alright. Which else? You can also MK1 smoke, but the problem is that Fusion Zero because you need to be active in battle with smoke. So you need to be active in battle with smoke and summon the ninjutsu and target another character so you can use the ninjutsu passive from smoke. So after the ninjutsu expires, you need to back to smoke and survive again for some seconds to trigger again. So this is why I don't think smoke is somewhat good for this situation. So I suggest you to use MK11 Liu Kang because the best option for those battles because you avoid the enemies. MK11 Scorpio also a great boss killer, Sub-Zero. So yeah, so in general, guys, this tower is easy and most likely not gonna have much hard issues on this tower because it's easy, guys. So it worth grind this tower. Well, if you want to freeze diamonds, get diamonds, it always worth because it's good to play towers to get diamonds. For me, most like I not be playing this tower. I'm only doing it to farm the Onslaught Sub-Zero feat of strength because he need to beat 500 battles in tower. So, but if you want diamonds, guys, go for it. Okay. I almost forgot about this, but the Sorcerer Tower gear summon pack is on the store, so you can buy Dragon Crystals. It worth buying this pack? No, because all those gears of this tower are horrible. Unless I just say you're veteran, so you want to max out some epic pieces, but in my opinion, not worth, guys. Don't spend the Dragon Crystals here. I suggest you to keep save your Dragon Crystals for Shira Hill Tower because Shira Hill Tower have better gears. Also, maybe for the future towers that are gonna come to the game and gonna have summon pack as well. So I don't recommend you spend Dragon Crystals on this pack because this tower still have the worst gears in the games. Let's talk about the season, the Krypt season, some review. This season is great because it's Sub-Zero and martial artist characters, so I'm gonna give you some tips what things to buy on the store. Start with the gears, guys. Shintai North is a great gear to buy, yes. Fusion Zero work, yes, because Shintai North is amazing gear from the White Lotus Tower. When you use this special, you have chance to apply Frostbite to all enemies. Frostbite is pretty useful because it slows the enemy, also making the enemy lose power. So I like to use this gear with the level Sub-Zero. I like to use also Classic Rain because Classic Rain gonna apply on his special to Soak, Snare, and Frostbite. So also the Frostbite gonna affect all the enemies. So this is great to make sure that the enemies are gonna tag not the heavy power, let's just say, to use on you. So you have control of the all enemies is special because you're gonna be make them lose power with Frostbite all the time. Can be useful for bosses, for regular battles. So it's a great piece of gear if at Fusion Zero. So I suggest you to buy this gear. It's so great. Bottom of Steel, guys, is a gear from Earthworm Tower. Great at Fusion Zero because at Fusion Zero gives you 20 more debuff resistance. So debuff resistance, guys, is useful in any game mode like the Krypt, Towers, example Arctic Wind battles, any tower that have an annoying modifiers or gears, or the bosses use annoying gears, and survival mode faction 1. So this gear is also great because it gives debuff resistance, and debuff resistance is pretty useful on any game mode. So I suggest to grind both. If you're a beginner, guys, if you cannot grind much, let's just say I cannot grind the gears, I cannot farm much. I suggest to grind a little bit, go here and buy Junk Box. So that's I recommend to do if you're a beginner. If you can farm it, if you can buy the gears, great. Just stick to the gears, guys. Because characters, guys, diamonds you can get from the towers, from the soul packs, from the Krypt, from most like a lot of game modes, but gears don't. So always, if you cannot farm much hearts on the Krypt, always give your priority to gears, okay? So the diamonds and the golds, let's talk about diamonds. Last movie Johnny is a great character. He's good for the Krypt, to do speed running, to do Krypt faster. His 40 bar attack is also great. It worth buying this guy at Fusion Zero? No, because he don't have anything at Fusion Zero to help you. So if you're a beginner, don't grind this guy at Fusion Zero because it's not gonna help you at Fusion Zero at all. But let's just say if you're veteran, oh, I'm in Fusion 7, I want to put this guy Fusion 8, Fusion 8 to Fusion 9, so go for it, if you can. Strike Force Cast is the worst Strike Force character on this game. The power drain on the tag is okay, but she's not used for Fusion Zero, so if you're a beginner, don't grind on her Fusion Zero, okay? It's most like for you that veteran, so let's just say she's close to Fusion X. Fusion 7, 8, 9, I want to fuse her, so it's most like for you, this girl. Cold Scorpio is a great character, great boss killer. He has Stone Loop, is great, Shield and Special 2. Is great if you pair him with the Cold Sub-Zero. So Fusion Zero, guys, he's not used for Fusion Zero. So if you, let's just say, is close to Fusion X and you want to fuse this guy, go for it. How I said, guys, if you want to buy all the store, oh, I don't care, I'm gonna farm hearts like Chris to buy everything. Do it. Oh, I'm a little bit lazy. I want to only to get the gears. Fine. I cannot find much hearts to buy nothing. Go here, buy Junk Box. So it's most like how much you want to farm on this game. Onslaught Sub-Zero, guys. I've unlocked here my Fusion Zero because I don't spend my Dragon Crystals on gears. For me, not worth because I only spend Dragon Crystals on gears. In my opinion, this guy, his passive is designed to be an annoying boss. I know he's not a boss yet because there's no new tower or tower remaster to put him as a boss, but I'm pretty sure they're gonna, if they remaster, I believe on next update, if they create a new tower, or if they're gonna remaster a new tower, they're gonna put this guy with his all his Onslaught teammates together, because when you kill this guy, he's gonna encase himself into a cryo shell. He's gonna gain power and restore half of his health back. So imagine this in a boss battle. So, for example, you're gonna kill him, he's gonna be encased in the cryo shell, you need to break the cryo shell and kill this guy again. So you're gonna be annoying, example, if you face the full Onslaught team, because he also encases Fujin and Jax in the cryo shell. So this passive, guys, of this Sub-Zero was designed to be an annoying boss. It's not. It can be useful for the player because it is an extra, let's just say, life. So can be used for the crypt, can be useful for the survival mode, but most like, guys, this is designed for bosses. Yeah. So if you're a beginner, guys, I don't suggest you to grind this character because he's not gonna help you at Fusion Zero. So don't buy him if you're a beginner. If you're a veteran like me, of course, it's easy to get him. I believe 3 Elder runs is enough because he costs 7k hearts, so it's much easier. Those other golds, ignore because you can get them just by playing the game. I mean, Baraka on the challenge mode, faction as war, tower drops, same as Kung Jin, also Krypt drops. So guys, this is a Sorcerer Tower review, also the Krypt season review. So I mean, also guys, I'm gonna release a video playing with the golds on the normal Sorcerer Tower soon. I'm gonna release just one video with all boss battles, okay? Just to make in one video. So soon I'm gonna release a video beating all the Sorcerer's Tower boss battles using golds and just regular uncommon pieces. Alright, thanks so much for my video, guys. I'll see you next one.